We are out for a night walk through town, and you can smell these dogwoods a mile away. We sniffed our way to them. We are behind Draper Hall. If you saw my first video, you know this building at least a little bit. That meant it's 15 after 9. You know, there's hardly anybody out still, but we're not really open back up here yet very much. Some things are starting to reopen. Maybe by the end of next week, it'll look a little more normal. That is a very, very full dogwood tree. I don't know that I can say I've ever smelled a dogwood tree before until today, but you smell this one for sure. If you're wondering why the steeple is lit up green, in Kentucky the governor asked for everybody to turn on green lights for the people who have died or trying to recover from the bug that we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube. So that's why it's green, and a lot of the other buildings in town are green too. Yes. I've just found what might be the first magnolia of 2020. You know, magnolias don't grow real well in Kentucky. We're a little north, but there are 2 or 3 here in town that are killer. I'd never noticed this one before. We'll go to the big magnolia and see if we see anything cool. There, I don't know if you can see them or not. This is 2 of the other big magnolia trees in town, and there's some huge buds. They just haven't opened yet. So probably another week, maybe 2, and you won't be able to breathe within 100 feet of this tree. Now, everybody that lives in Berea or has passed through Berea has heard of the Berea vortex. Whether or not it really exists, nobody knows, but everybody always says that once you come here or you live here or you go to school here, you can't leave. Once you leave, the vortex will just spin you right back into the circle, to middle into Berea. And there's a lot of things online about ley lines and that kind of thing, and Berea's always caught in the crosshairs of the ley line. So what this memorial or this statue is doing is it's marking the spot where the actual Berea vortex exists, and that's why they have that rock there, so nobody else gets sucked into it once they get spun back here. Now that I'm up here closer to this statue, I will have to tell you the truth. I made every bit of that story up. Well, not all of it about the vortex. Some of it's kind of true. But I have no idea what this statue is. It's been here for a while. Now this wall, you'll see they go all the way down through here. These are all the people who died in the Great Berea Spoonbread Famine of the 1990s. No, these are donors. These are actually the big donors. These are the people you want to be friends with because they have money. Here, like Myrtle Click Hartfield. She needs me as a best friend. You know, these are some rich people for their name to be on these walls. Ooh, a pigeon. And that is the cupola, however you say that word, of the new Mac building, lit up green. This is my house. I've got my green porch light on. As you can tell, I like to do landscaping and keep my yard looking nice. I can't even say it without laughing. That's not my house. So this is Union Church. And I will probably do a whole nother video on Union Church because it could easily fill 2 or 3 videos, but the inside of it is crazy. I'll show it one day. Okay, we're on College Square. You should probably remember this from the other day. We're just going to window shop while it's nighttime and there's no reflections. This is one of the many visitor centers in this town, and they actually have artists in here that demonstrate, and I think it's mostly brew making, like that, and weaving. Will reopen on Tuesday. You see this? Then there's the loom they practice on. I have 2 or 3 friends in town that are weavers. Some excellent weavers. There's a smoothie bar in there? I could go for one. And here's some more craft shop stuff. I kind of like how they've hung them. I wouldn't have coffee mugs on it though. I'd probably have rocks. This is Appalachian Fireside Gallery, and they always have cool window displays. I like all this green pottery. This is the door. Back in the day, this building was the bank. And inside Fireside Gallery, the vault from the bank is still there, and it's full of pillows for sale. I'm kind of digging that frog ladder. Oh, look at the owl. I'll try to get around the bird poop. Then this store is a really cool store called Peacecraft that's been in Berea for a long time, and what they do is they buy crafts from villages in third world countries, and then they sell them here and send the money back to help the villagers with things like school and healthcare and all that. And there's a huge bucket of sidewalk chalk. Lay down and we'll outline your body like you've been murdered. And we're turning the corner. This restaurant is Popolino's. It's an Italian restaurant, but I always say it's Southern Italian because all their food's covered in butter and cheese. Now, back in the day, this part of Popolino's was actually a quilt shop. And then when the quilt shop moved on, the people retired, Popolino's took it. So it's big. And at lunch, you have a hard time getting in the door at Popolino's. It's kind of sad to see Popolino's this empty, ain't it? That's not something you see. They may have delivery, but I don't know that it would be the same. Is that a spider web or a crack? That's a spider web. That's weird looking. You see the inside of it better here. They have the best French fries on earth. This, up until a few weeks ago, was Warren A. May's dulcimer shop. He's a world famous dulcimer maker that had been here for a long time, and he retired. There you go. Check him out. Yeah, that shop's been there since I was little. Like, I don't remember a time it wasn't there. No mask, no entry. What is this? Kentucky Natural Lands Trust. If you're going to trust land with them people, you better have your mask on. This is white stitch. This is like an embroidery kind of shop, and they have a lot of Berea shirts that they make in there. They turn some lights on in the window so we can see. And fudge.
I wonder when this place is gonna open.
No, they got a camera right over the door. Here. Ooh. See, now they're friends. Somebody will watch that and think, what on earth? Ooh, let's go peek in this window. This is pottery and jewelry. And back in the day, this building was the fire department. And the fire department was paid for by the city, but staffed by students at the college. So if your house caught on fire, college students were coming to put it out. Would that make you feel real safe these days? Looks like a big air conditioner for such a little place, don't it? Look at them vents. Oh, God. And that's City Hall, all lit up in green. This is actually our new City Hall. It's only been open about a year. Before I wrap this one up, I wanted to address all the beeping in the video. The beeping is the crosswalks. When it's beeping, you don't cross the street. When you're in the crosswalk and you activate it, it stops beeping and a voice comes on and tells you when you can cross. It seemed like they were beeping an awful lot tonight. They went on and on and on. And we were trying to figure out why. We thought it might be because there's no people out walking to trigger the crosswalk to make it stop beeping. But if that was the case, they would beep all night. And I know they don't just sit up there and beep all night. People sleep. And those things are kind of loud. So we don't know what it was, but yeah, they were beeping an awful lot. And if you have any theories on why they were beeping so much, let me know in the comments. Everybody take care.